So, Sylvaneth versus Fleshy Reports today. Playing Battle for the Pass. Let's roll for sides.
4.
5. And it's ends, right?
Yeah, triangles.
So, before we choose, I'm going to switch these just because that should block the camera a lot more. I don't think it really matters. Again, we're not playing terrain rules, so I'll just take. I don't think it matters. I'll take this side.
Okay.
So we're finished deployment for Battle of the Pass. I have to go through my list. My battle line is 2 units of 5 tree revs and a unit of 10 dryads. For heroes, I have Drycha, I have a Branch Wraith, and then I have a Tree Lord Ancient. I'm running the Blade Heartwood, so the Tree Lord Ancient's my general. If he dies in melee combat, he can do mortal wounds to something close to him. And then, more importantly, he has the item Horn of the Consort, which lets all my Kurnoth Hunters reroll all of their hits, wholly within 12 inches of him. Now, all my Kurnoth Hunters that you don't see are currently off the board. I have 1 unit of 6 Kurnoth Hunters with slides, and then 3 units of 3 Kurnoth Hunters with bows. One of the bows actually has sword, then just proxy them while I build and paint my other ones. But that is my list, no battalions or anything, and then I just have the endless spell, Spite Swarm Hive.
Alright. I've got 3 units of rules as battle line, 10, 10, 40. The 10 and 40 are part of a battalion, along with the courtier with the hook things, we'll call them, the battalion one. And then the 3 units, the unit of 3 horrors is part of the battalion as well. For heroes, I have the Pardon Art Regent, who's the general. He's got the trait and the artifact that both of them have +1 to cast. He's not taking a delusion, so he's just going with the feast day. So we got the spell Spectral Host. We got the Harmed Ghoul King on Terrorgeist. He's got the Grip Feather Charm artifact.
Oh, that's a nice one to hit.
-1 to hit and 1 extra move. Yeah. Spell is Blood Feast, and the mount trait is Gruesome Bite, which lets him reroll for the maw attacks.
Is the -1 hit all the time, or just in combat?
All the time. The other Harmed Ghoul King, not on the Terrorgeist, he's just got the spell Deranged Transformation, and then another Cryptcast Courtier, rounding up my heroes. And then I've got the Corpse Guard allied in for +1 to cast for a wizard within 18 inches. And I have 2 endless spells, the Chalice and the Geminance.
Cool.
And then I've taken 50 points for an extra command point. So I'll start with 2 for the, and then 1 on.
Sounds good. You finished deployment first, so your choice of who goes first.
You can go first.
Alright, sounds good. Good luck! So I'm going to start with my Branch Wraith. She's going to cast, she doesn't have Throne of Vines. She's going to cast Rose to Wrath. Goes off on a 7. I get Snake Eyes. Drycha is going to attempt to cast Verdant Blessing. Goes off on a 6. Try and summon Wildwoods. I did it on an 8. So I have to set up a Wildwood. Fully within 24, outside of 1 no stuff. That's definitely within 24. I have 1 command point right now, just for the turn. Okay. Start of the phase, I have to choose Dreicha's. Let's see. Can be up to here. That's in 18. Some stuff. Leave it open. It's 10 rules. What can you can bring on 10 rules, 3 players,
and a guard rule.
Okay. So Dreicher will be extra combat-y. We'll go with that. I have 1 spell cast left. He is let's see. What is worth doing? I'm going to give Mystic Shield to the Dryads. I get it on a 8, so they have Mystic Shield. And let's see if I want to use his once per game tree summon. Nope, that's not going to be enough. No. No. Nope, that's okay. We will save that. Okay. Movement phase. Starting the movement phase, I have to do my teleporting. I don't think I'm going to teleport them anywhere. The deep striking head is usually end of turn or end of phase. Let's see, I'm going to run the Dryads for 1, so they'll just move 8. So I said Dreicher was extra stabby, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Unfortunately, so my Allegiance teleport, I'm going to teleport Dreicha onto this objective because the Dryads are not quick enough. So I should teleport her there. She has to be wholly within 6. And then just want her on the edge of that. And as far from the edge of the table as possible. But there's a good chance you will get the double turn. And she's pretty exposed, but are the points that important? Where did rules move? 6?
6.
So 5, 11. So you can't get on there either. Or you can't get on there. Oh no, you could. 12 year view within 6. But you can easily take that back. I'm not going to do that with Dreicha. Just gonna play it a little safe. The 2 points could come back to bite me, but losing her on a double would hurt more, I think. Tree Lord Ancient is going to run for 3. He's 5 base, I would put him to 8. He's going to command point that, so sadly my 1 command point, turn that to a 6, so he'll move 11. But what I can do for that objective is some other sneaky stuff. So I'm going to bring down my unit of 6 Sylvaneth hunters to take this objective. And they're all on the objective. Okay. So we'll take that. Then Terror dice is -1 to hit.
All the heroes are from Lookout Sir, and then he doesn't get Lookout Sir, but he's got the Rift Feather.
But he's what, sorry?
He doesn't get Lookout Sir, but he's got the Rift Feather, so all the heroes are -1.
Yeah. What to do? What do I want to do? So I can't select the bases. Let's see. Yeah, just here. And then the terror dice is how many wounds?
14.
14. That's risky, but that's also a big threat. Okay, so and then your little heroes, they bring ghouls back?
Yep.
What's his movement?
15 with the +1.
Okay, I'm just going to rearrange this a little bit, actually. That doesn't work because you're blocking, that building blocks me. Thinking, okay, he has fly, so I don't need to worry about line of sight, so I can see the trees. But I do need to worry about line of sight, which is the building, if not the trees. So I can't sit back in them because then I can't shoot the other dice. So I have no command points left. Everything is on the board. Dropping all the dice. I'm going to start with shooting, so I have everyone, all these guys wholly within 12 of my Trio Ancient for the reroll hits. I wanted to shoot your terror dice a lot, but I won't be able to get one unit into him, so there's no way I'll kill him. So I'm going to shoot first unit. So they both, the same hero. Oh. So he is a summon, he is a summon, and he is a summon.
Yep.
I'm going to shoot the first unit at your Archregent.
Okay.
So -1 hit from Lookout Sir. So I'll be hitting on 5s with the red, 4s with the white, but I get to reroll all hits. Reroll these 3. No conversion, so 3 hits and 3 to wound. 1.
1 rend?
1 rend. Yep.
Save.
Okay. He's 5 wounds.
7.
7 wounds. Oh gosh.
7 with a 4 up. The other one is 6 with a 4 up.
Well, let's go for him again.
The Archregent again?
Yeah.
Okay.
So, reroll these. 2 miss, 4 hits. 3, 1 rend.
I'll go through.
Hey, let's get him. Nope. So that's gonna be 3, 4, 5, 6.
4, 5, 6. And he takes 6.
Okay. Unfortunately, I needed him to take 7. And I can't risk like splitting attacks here because clearly the first unit whiffed. That just goes to show how swingy they are. 0 to 6. So the next unit's going to shoot at him also. So reroll these 2. Nothing. So 4 hits. 3, 1 rend.
Save 2.
So 1 goes through for 3 damage.
He's dead.
Nice. Nothing else shooting wise is in range. So it is your go, and end of my turn. I score 5 points. Now it's your go.
Well, I get another command point for the turn.
You stay on 3.
Yeah. I can use his summon for free because he's standing near the throne.
Yeah. Here's an 9 too.
Just outside of 6 of that.
Yeah, I don't think because they're 12 in. Yeah, so you won't be able to. You'll have to move to get onto it. But I don't know if you want to charge 12 card off or 6 card off to the sides.
Yeah, maybe not. I was thinking I could sneak on here and just tag the edge of it, but that's not going to happen. I'm going to come back here.
Be a nuisance. Excuse me. So Dryads have Mr. Shield, but they're not likely getting in combat. So
I'm going to spend 1 command point for the terror guys.
okay.
Bring down 3.
Given the easier charge.
Yeah. Make it a 9 instead of a 10.
No hero though, so you won't have rerolls on your charges, at least.
Indeed, because you killed the guy who summons the hero.
Took 600 points to do 8 wounds.
Oh, shoot, that was end of movement.
Whatever, that's fine.
Right. He's going to try and cast Geminids. Gets it with a 9 + 1, 10. You want to try and dispel?
Who's casting?
Yeah.
I'm too far, I'm sure, with everyone. Yeah. It's 18 then 8? Or 12 then 8?
18 and then 8, yeah, so 26 total.
That's wild. They're so fast. So was it able to get over there?
Yep.
Like it did it cover their base?
So 26 from him.
Okay, so yeah, it could have gone just like barely touch the base and move back.
Yeah.
Cool. And light or shadow?
I'm looking that one up. Whichever is the -1 to attack.
-1 attack. And that's until your next hero phase?
And we're in Olgu, so it does reroll mortal wounds. If it was Olgu one. Which one is it? Unit Shadow Geminid.
So the -1
one.
attacks is melee weapons.
Oh,
So you -1 to hit.
okay, so -1 to hit.
So I'll say that's the light one.
Yeah. So then just D3 to those 2 units.
Yeah.
So for the bows with the actual bows and the bows with swords,
HD2.
and they're -1 to hit.
You choose one unit that's -1 to hit, but it does mortals to everyone it covers.
Okay.
By a unit that has mortals, yeah. So you wound them both, but you have to pick one for.
Any models it passed across.
That's for the wounds, and then a unit.
No, it's wounds, and then in addition, subtract 1 from the attack's characteristics of melee weapons.
So you're reading yeah, that's for melee weapons, but for the hit rolls is made by a unit that has any models it pass across.
I see.
I don't think it really matters which.
Where are you seeing this? In addition, subtract 1 from hit rolls for each unit that has any models it passed across.
I'm in the app.
So am I, as you.
Okay, so I'm looking at I was looking at bound geminids. So where it says
well, bound geminids is the Seraphon one.
Well, yeah, but I didn't think it would be any different. But apparently it is. So yeah, so they're both -1 to hit. That's crazy that they're different. I wonder if that is purposeful.
Alright, the Terrorgeist's going to try and cast the Chalice on a 6. Gets it with a 8 + 1, 9. You're going to try and dispel that?
I don't have anything in range of yours casting.
Alright. I like that answer. Got to set up within 24. Alright, that's all my casting because you neutered my other guy who gets 2 casts. Alright, I'm gonna run this unit of 10 ghouls in the front.
Yeah, it says each unit in the FAQ, in the errata from July 2018.
Cool.
Would you run them?
For 3. So they will not be getting on the objective. Not this turn, anyways.
So, just FYI, the -1 hit, actually, let me check, because this is the battle one. But it's till the end of the battle round.
Okay.
Not until your next hero phase.
That's 8.
Yeah, end of the battle round.
There we go. 7. So they couldn't get in even with the 12-inch charge, so they're running.
The flares don't fly.
No. They're gonna have to go around. For 6, 13. Finally a good run roll. Torture for 1. Move. The other for 1. The ghouls for 1. Keeping it consistent. The Ghoul King. For 6. Base, I don't think it's going to matter. Could be trapped by all the ghouls. 6, 12. Yeah. Corpse card. For 6. And the Terrorgeist.
Alright.
Hiding.
Oh, I guess he's the only thing that can make a charge. But nope.
Yeah.
And if he ran, he wouldn't be able to make a charge. But yeah, so he'll stay there.
You can run if you want a couple more inches.
Yeah, but then well, I guess they're just gonna shoot him either. Well,
he's blocking line of sight right now behind the building.
no, he'll stay there. Alright, I guess
You have your charges over there.
Alright.
I would love for you to forget about them, but I won't let you.
Do the flyers first.
Right.
They get it with a 10. Not a night hunt charge though, so.
Still a charge. And poor little spirit elf tree boys.
And the ghouls. Boys and ghouls. Oh, 9.
They're in.
They're in. And there's no hero here, unfortunately, because of your nastiness. Otherwise, they could pile in and attack twice.
Oh, I have to get some utility out of that 600 points of bows.
Well, your 600 points killed 240 points, but then they also prevented 160 points.
That's why I had to go for one of your summoning guys, right?
Yeah. Like, if I had the models, he could bring down
10 more ghouls.
20 ghouls.
20. Oh, right. Yeah. Right.
I just don't have that many ghouls.
Yeah. You're swinging first?
Yes, sir. I will swing for the fences.
Well, be afraid. I have 6-inch pile in.
Ooh. Oh, they're not on my list because there's some. That's kind of annoying. Add player, strip players. Done. Good. Oh, nothing would have been in range for shooting. Because theirs is 9.
9, so yeah, they're outside.
No, 10. They would have actually got to shoot.
1.
1. What's your bravery?
6 on those guys, I believe.
So 2d6 minus 6 minus 2. So doesn't matter. Alright, 4 attacks apiece. Pile in.
Yeah, bravery 6.
And 6s are immortal in addition. So 2 mortals. They hit on 4s, and then 3s.
And yeah, so 2 mortals so far.
And 4 saves.
Okay, rend.
-1.
So we'll go to 6s. There's 4.
Yeah.
So you can make 2 of these to save anyone. I get to reroll 1 dice per phase. Might as well do it now or else they're dead. No, they're gone. Creeping up.
All right, that's the end of that.
Okay.
I will just get my 1.
Store 1, yeah. So jumping on both was good for me because I gotta play the objective game. Okay, so end of battle round 1. Alex gave me first turn because he is so kind and gracious. Hero phase, I managed to summon a Wildwood with a spell cast. That's about all my spell casting did. And then I deep struck all my Kurnoth Hunters to get on the objectives. So I had 6 scythes on one side and my 3 units of 3 bows on the other. My bows managed to shoot off your Arch Regent, which was good for me because, like you said, also prevents some summoning. So I got onto all the objectives, did a little shooting. That pretty much was my turn. I managed to score 5 points, and then it was to you.
Losing the Arch Regent, not so good. When you've sort of gone heavy on the casting and brought a bunch of endless spells, losing a 2 spellcaster sucks. But my summoning back in the corner went very well. I made both 9-inch charges and wiped the unit. If I get the double, I can get into his back objective and catch up on points, kill his
Branch Wraith
there. It's going to be pretty key on getting the double for me, or I am just going to keep losing too many heroes.
Yeah, well, you will get the Geminids.
Yeah.
You will get if I take the turn, you will get the Geminids.
Yeah. -1 to all of them, so they'd be hitting on 6s.
If they go for heroes, yeah.
Yeah.
And Chalice just sticks around until it's dispelled, right?
Yeah.
So, and you didn't get onto either of the objectives, so I'm up 5-1 right now. But I am obviously fearful of, as combat gets started, we saw what happened.
Yeah.
I just fall apart. Now, Kurnoth Hunters are a little hardier, but it's still, you are quite resilient.
Kill everything.
Yeah. Okay.
Ready?
Yeah, priority.
1.
5. I really like giving away the turn as much as I can, but I just don't think I can risk you getting the ghouls, flayers, and your Terrorgeist into my bow hunters. Even though they're going to be -1 hit now, I think I just got to do a bit of a tactical retreat. So I'm going to take the turn and see if I can kill some stuff.
All right.
Okay.
So this hops over, hitting all 3 units.
So yeah, you can go. Well, you could even just go wherever. There's the 3 units are.
Yeah. So this is 1, 2, and 3. So the other one has to stay within 6. Actually, no. Go the other way to keep it closer on the board.
So what is your Terrorgeist move? 15?
Yeah. 2, 2, 2.
And then Chalice doesn't move, right?
No. For 1, for 3, for 2.
Okay, so 1 here. So sorry, I was putting wounds on, but I meant I'll do wounds remaining. Fuck, I'll just stick with wounds on. And then this guy dies. And then 1 on the other one?
3. 2. It was 1, 3, 2.
Okay, right. Okay. Start of my hero phase. Do I want to unbind these endless spells? Let's see. Chalice doesn't move at all, right?
No.
Yeah, it just has. No, I'm not going to unbind any pizza. I have not.
You don't get any pizza.
It's only within 12 for the Chalice, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's such a big aura.
You just models still, not units.
Yeah. But assuming they're coming in, right? because it even tagged stuff over here. Drake is going to attempt to unbind the chalice. What does it go off on? Okay, so I'll try and unbind it with Draicha. What do we need?
I think this is 6.
6. I did a 6.
You have to beat it though.
Do I have to beat it? Okay. So I need a 7.
Yeah.
Okay, that's fine. So what she gets for trying to peek through a window. Okay, so for spell casting, I'm going to cast Virtuous Harmony. Get it with a 9, so I'm going to summon Colonel Hunter back. You can, go for it. You have to beat a 9. You do. How rude. Branch Wraith is going to cast Rose to Wrath. I did it on a 12. I don't think you have any unbinds in range.
Nope. You ready for a beer?
Yes. Please and thank you. Merci beaucoup.
Did you play with this guy on the roof again? It's like it hadn't gone up yet.
No, I haven't turned it off.
No, but like last time it was turning off.
Last time it was the small camera up there, and it is notorious for overheating. This one, I'm not sure if it overheated or just turned off when it filled the memory card.
Gotcha.
So, hoping this works better, and then we just use that one situationally. So that's 10 Dryads. I wanted to do another spell cast, so I should have thought about that, but you could have. It doesn't matter. So
I guess I should start counting since you didn't dispel my chalice.
It's model slaying, right?
Yeah, that killed her.
Oh yeah, that's true. And it does it at the end of the turn, right?
Yep.
Each turn.
Each player's turn.
So if you don't have anything within range to heal, it'll just go away.
True. That's true.
Which is fine. We'll keep track of it. Just, if I attacked your ghouls, it would. So not that I will, but worth keeping on top of. Draicha this round is going to be extra shooty. So he moves 15. You're only about 12 away, so he can push pretty fast. Flayers move 12?
8.
8. So I'll be able to.
Or maybe even 7. The flayers over there move 12. Those are horrors.
Yeah, sorry, horrors.
Yeah, the horrors move 7.
Okay, so into movement phase. I'm going to move these guys back 5. Twitch is going to move her 9 there. She'll go more that way. The unit of Colonel Hunters that died are going to run. With one that died for 3, so they'll move 8. I have 1 command point to done. These guys are going to run also. Let's see. No, you know what? These ones are going to use my teleport. Yeah, definitely 112. Yeah, they're fine there. Tree Lord Ancient. What's his range? Shooting. I think it's 18. Yeah. One shot. Not that it matters. He's just going to move 5 inches up to here. So Drake's left for shooting. A bunch of shooting stuff. Kurnoth Hunters. Are going to move up 5. Let's see what's there. So 5 in there. These dryads are going to move their 7. I think that's all my movement, so I'll go into shooting. Those guys ran, so they can't shoot, but I'll shoot these 3, so they're -1 to hit. I just shoot at the flares. So the leader's in black, so I'm -1, so what I was shooting last time, 4's on black, 5's on red, but I'm re-rolling all my hits, so that's this unit here. So 5's on reds, so re-roll these 3. Nice, so 5 hits. 4 at -1 rend. So I save 2.
Yep. Save 2.
For 2 wounds go through.
And they have 4, so 1's half.
Okay. I'll shoot the next unit of Kurnoth Hunters with bows. So the teleported ones, same thing. So I'm on 5s there and 4s with black. So 4 hits. 4 wounds.
Save 2.
They're 5 normal?
5 normal, yeah.
Oh. So 2 go through for 4 mortals this time. No, do you have a...
Oh, no.
Yeah.
No, yours will. Right.
Okay, and then Draicha's going to shoot them as well. No minuses here. She's 3s and 4s for her shooting. Sorry, 4s and 3s. So, here. So Draicha into the flares. 6s are mortals. So 1, 2 mortals, not addition, and then we'll put up misses. So 7 hits, 8 hits, 3 wound. So 5 saves at -1 round, 1 damage.
5 sixes. 5 damage.
Okay, and then 2 mortals.
So that
7, yeah. Oh. Tree Lord Ancient is going to try and shoot at these guys. He's at 2s and 3s, so hits, doesn't wound. Very typical. Charges. Charge with Drycha. 5 should get me in there. Looks like 5.5. Yeah. I'm going to charge with the Dryads. Actually, let me charge with the Colonel Hunters first. For 9, so they'll make it in. How do I want them? Yeah, no, that's fine. And then I'll charge with the Dryads. For 7, I'll make it in. Now, 12 inches does include that unit, or at least 4 models, but as long as I wipe it, you can't put any models back in it. So 7. Okay. Not too worried about ghouls. Ghouls can kill some Dryads, but I'd rather prevent wounds on Drycha, I think. Yeah, let me go with Drycha first. So she's 10 attacks with her Stormlings, 3s and 4s, 6 of the mortals. No mortals. 4s here. 5 wounds at my no rend.
no rend. Okay.
No rend on these ones.
Still 5 go through.
Okay, that's 5 damage. 1 each, and then she has her Scythe and Talons. Got 4s and 3s. 3 hits. 3s for 2. 2 at 2 rend, 2 damage. Does that go through their save?
Yep.
So it's 4 more wounds. I think you'll get your attack, but I think he'll battle shock away.
Very good chance of that. Alright, so I will go with these ghouls.
I think that one was in part of the unit.
Alright, so 3, 6 going into the Dryads. They're 2 attacks apiece. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12.
No. Okay, sorry. Don't pull stuff from the garbage can.
Oh shoot. 4 saves for the Dryads, 1 for the Kurnoths. I should have been re-rolling ones, but I forgot.
4 for the Dryads. I have 10, so I'm on 4s. I save 3, so... Sorry, I save 1, so 3 die. And 1 for the Kurnoth. It goes through for 1 damage. Okay. I will attack with the Kurnoths. Okay, so the light red is the leader. 3s and 3s. 2s for the leader.
Oh, that's a wound.
Yeah.
Never mind.
Oh, that hurts. But I should be able to kill 10 Dryad, or 10 ghouls.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure you have no save against 2 round?
No.
Okay. So you do D3 for they're dead. 2, 6, 9. Yeah, they're dead. So there's 10.
I got death saves, man.
Okay, yeah. So that's 9, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18. You gotta make 9 death saves.
I made 1.
So only 17 die out of 10.
So
You have your singular ghoul then.
There's
There's gonna be no unit to put them into, so I don't think it matters.
Fine.
I
still have 11. I need another dice.
Yeah, sorry. There will be 11 on it, but they go away at the end of the turn, right?
Yeah. Oh, jeez. You're gonna get stepped on.
Your turn with your singular ghoul.
Oh, Dredger's quaking.
She sure is.
He hits. He wounds. He is no end.
3. Save it. Okay. So I'll have the Dryads, which I was debating on whether I want to pile in and tag your 40 ghouls so they can't charge. But if I tag one of them, you'll get 3 into combat. 3 probably kills 1 or 2 Dryads. That's fine. Otherwise, I could move and try and screen my Kurnoth Hunters. But I think I'm gonna tag I'm gonna pile in just to tag this guy. So just on the edge, you'll probably get 3 into combat there. So tagging them, I have no attacks obviously, but they're in combat if you want to pile in with them.
Alrighty.
I'm gonna just while you do that in your attacks, I'm gonna take him out to feed quick. Let's go, Pop. Let's go, Pop. Okay.
It whiffed.
Oh, really? Nice. There's only 3, so. Okay, so it's in combat. I have no stomps from Kurnoth Hunters. I have. Yeah, I guess nothing else. Battle Shock, my Dryads, I lost 3. Yeah. Oh, thank you. No, this was actually on the guy that teleported. The unit teleported. That guy cleanly died. Okay, so Dryads have Bravery of 6. I lost 3, so I'm on anything over a 3. So 4, 5, 6. No, they're fine. Battle Shock. Assume he just runs. Or what's their Bravery?
10.
Yeah, so. No, he'd be on 1. So if you roll a 1, he slips around.
Oh.
Could have retreated him and then just been a pest. So I score 5 points again. And it is your turn.
Alrighty.
I think winning priority there definitely gave me a good chance to stick in a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
But that's the flip side, right? Because if you had have won it, I would have been in a bad spot.
Both endless spells are on the board. So they're down to their war scroll spells.
Unless they want to unbind and recast any of them.
They only have 1 each.
Oh, so.
So they'd just be He is going to cast Black Hunger on a 5. Gets it with an 11 because +1.
Yep. I don't think I have anyone in range. I do. My Tree Lord's in range. Black Hunger is the plus attacks.
Yeah.
That's okay. I'll let it go.
Alright. He's going to do Unholy Vitality. Gets it with a 10.
And what's this one?
5 up after save.
Okay. And that's on himself?
Could be.
Or but any target. So I'll try to unbind that. So you got a 10. I almost.
Alright, so he...
And these things are gone, right?
Yeah, he will put that on himself. Because he's going in. Hopefully, anyways. Alright, short magic phase. Or hero phase. Nobody dead to bring back. So
Come here, buddy.
have nobody to heal. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Alright. So you know nobody on this one anymore?
No.
So they're
10 away, so they need to move.
they're like
5 inches
13
onto
away, so they need 7 to get within
yeah.
6 of it.
Yeah.
So they move 7, so I'll run them because they're not going to be able to make a charge anyways. So I'll have one guy on, maybe 2.
That's all you need.
Yeah. I'm going to retreat the big blob of ghouls.
Okay.
And run. So they're going 12.
They're a little faster.
Yeah. Just to the edge of the inner circle. Okay, so we're just gonna shuffle up.
Side of 3.
I'm leaving a big Tergeist-sized hole.
Might need to string these guys a little further back.
All right. True. He will run.
5. See fly?
Yeah.
So go and grab that. Should be dead there.
Corpse cart, stay where it is. Running the first courtier for 3, so he's going 9. So he's just gonna tuck around. So he does line of sight for shooting. Same with the other guy. I guess he didn't really need to run, but because all they need to be is within 10 of a ghoul.
Yeah, they're definitely 10 of those too.
Yeah.
Corpse cart doesn't have any casts itself.
No. Just
Buff.
Yeah. The bell, I guess, is the buff, because you can also put a fire thing instead of a bell. And then that is -1 to casting for your wizards, but like this thing moves 4 inches. How am I getting it within 18 inches of your wizards?
And that also puts it in major threat.
Yeah.
Or danger.
Alright. Terrorgeist.
Just trying to chill back there.
Going in.
All right. Got a scream.
Scream, right? So what's the bravery of them versus them?
Kurnoth are 7.
And Dryads are
6.
6. So if I scream at the Dryads, I can get them out of the way so I can get into him easier, but the Kurnoth easier. But all of his attacks have 2 or more range anyways, so that's not a consideration. The only thing would be the actual guy's attacks, which are pathetic. So yeah, we'll do the scream into the Kurnoths. It's an 8. Now we'll do the scream into the Dryads. So there's 7.
7.
So it's 6.
They're 6. The Dryads are 6 bravery.
So it's 6 automatically, plus whatever I roll.
Okay.
So it'll just be whatever I roll is that many mortal rolls.
Damn shit.
So 4 mortals.
Okay.
So we're up to 4. I feel like I'm gonna need words pretty soon. Alright. Let's make a charge.
Snake Eyes.
You can reroll.
Snake Eyes twice.
He gets a command point for the turn. Or I get a command point for the turn. He gets 6. That'll get him in. Alright. I think I will go with him first, because that's the only thing that didn't run.
You don't want to charge your ghouls in?
No, not really.
The last ones did so well.
Yeah. So I get to do the paladin attack twice for free. I have 3 command points, and that's the only thing. So I'm going to spend a command point to give him reroll 1s.
Yep, that makes sense. Doubly effective when you can attack twice.
Yeah. Running out of room for tokens.
That's alright.
Alright, starting with the claws into the Dryads. He gets 5 of those plus 1 for the spell. 3s and 3s, rerolling 1s to hit. There's one of those. And it worked out for me, so it's already paid off. So 2 at -1.
So they'll go to 6s. Go through.
And just 1 damage. Alright, and the claws, he gets 4 of those plus 1 for 5. Going into Kurnoth.
This is all 2-inch stuff?
Yeah. 2 or 3.
The rest are 2? 2 or more.
Yeah. 4s and 3s, rerolling 1s. Didn't help this time, but I'll take that roll. And 3 saves at -1.
Okay, so they're on 5s rerolling. So 1 goes through.
For 2.
Okay, so he's got 3 wounds on him.
Alright, the big one. The maw.
No 6s.
So 6 mortals. 3
So
hits.
2 that he takes 2, and then this one takes 4.
3 wounds. -2.
So 4 is the 6s. A 3. I'll take those 2 6s. So 1.
For 3.
1. 2, 3. So 2 ones on this tray.
Alright, and he's going to spend a not command point to do that again.
Okay.
He's gonna put it all into the Kurnoth this time because he can.
Yeah.
5 and 6. 3s and 3s, rerolling 1s. There's a 1. It doesn't matter. 3 and -1.
So this is 5s rerolling. 2 to go through.
For 2 damage.
1, 2, 3. 2 damage total.
2 damage total.
Okay, sorry. So he takes 2.
5. These. I need 4s. And 3s. For 3 and -1. So we've lost 2.
2.
We're up to 6.
-1.
Yeah.
Oh, 1 goes through.
For 3.
So 1, 2, 3.
Alright, and the big one. The maw again. I got 2 1s, so come on, 6s. Nope. Jeez. Oh, shit. I get to reroll all of those, except for the 2 that I rerolled already.
Yeah, so.
No, nothing.
Law whiffed.
Yeah.
Okay. So pile in. I'm already within 3, so I'll have 1 inch, so my 2-inch attacks will be in. So no rerolls, obviously I'm too far. 3s and 3s. -1 hit though, right?
Yeah.
So I'll need 4s on these ones.
You don't get a reroll?
Right, I don't get a reroll. I'm so used to it. So 6 hits. And 3s, so 5 at 2 rend.
So he is a 4. So 5 at 6s. They all go through.
And for D3. For 3, 6, 9, 10, 12.
So
I'll take it.
4, 8, 12. He ignores 4, 5 of them.
So it takes 8, 7.
And then
And
he ignores
6s.
1 more. So he takes 6.
Okay. It's so nice to be able to run something. Not playing your night hunt. I have my dryad.
Dryad.
1 hit. Oh no, he's -1 hit, so nothing hit. My dryad goes goodbye. So they're gone. And then I have 2 stomps at the end of combat. So 4-ups for mortals. 1 mortal wound to him. From the Kurnoth.
Takes 1.
So he's got 7 wounds on him.
Yep.
He's 12.
Yep. 14.
14. So halfway there.
Oh.
For the moment.
Yeah.
I need to use my command point for Battle Shock.
Okay.
And then you get to heal up.
So 6 things in the chalice.
It's on 4s.
4s. So
you
you
heal 3.
3.
Perfectly average.
Except there were 3 6s. That should be double.
No, I don't like that. Okay. Let's talk about this round. Okay, so round 2, I won priority and took it. Brought my Kurnoth Hunters with bows back, teleporting 1 unit so they could be clean to fire. This unit ran. I then fired both units and Drycha to take out the flayers. Drycha charged in and killed the ghouls. Over here, moved up the Kurnoth Hunters to start, to chew through some of the ghouls, and as well a unit of Dryads to tag this unit so they wouldn't be super effective, and they couldn't get into the ghouls. But you retreated out of combat. That's your turn. On my turn, I took out a unit of 10 ghouls, tagged the big unit with my Dryads, and then took care of your summons that you deep struck, and basically was sitting kind of blocking this objective off, and scored 5 points again. And then it was your turn.
Yeah. All I really did was retreat a few things, moved some stuff around, got onto one objective, and then brought the Terrorgeist over to take out this unit of Kurnoths. He did pretty good on the first round of combat. In the second pile, and he just whiffed.
Whiffed on his bites.
Yeah.
Which is the big one.
Really the only one that matters.
Yeah. But took out 7 Dryads and 3 Kurnoth Hunters, and with wounds.
Still good for a regular model, not good for a terrorist.
Well, that's good regardless. They're also rerolling all their saves, so it makes their 5 wounds rerolling saves. They're pretty hardy, even with the roundabout whiffing on your second round of bites is the big.
So I got 3 points that turn, so I'm up to 4 to 10. So I'm really
hurting on the objectives, but it's like that's you get into me and you'll chew through me, but I just gotta try and play. Yeah,
I gotta hope for the double now, or sooner or later, so that I can actually make up.
I think even you get it going into. We're going into round 3, so if you don't get it now, I think if you get it going into 4, you're still fine. Potentially even like late game, again, this one's 4 points. You're gonna be. Have opportunities to push me late game because you're just gonna, even if you don't get into me till turn, 4 or whatever with some stuff, you can chew through me pretty quick.
Yeah.
And definitely, you definitely have the body advantage. But.
All right, ready to roll?
Yeah, let's do it. All right, round 3 priority. Okay. So I get to move the thingamabobs.
Yeah, I'm just thinking, is there even an advantage to me taking it?
Your choice.
What's Drycha's? She got 29-inch range or something?
18-inch range.
18?
She moves 9, so 27.
27, so she can shoot him. Yeah. They can shoot him for sure, but all of them, they can move and shoot him, I guess. Yeah, I gotta go.
So you're taking it?
Yep.
Okay, so I get to move the Geminids. So this is the -1 to hit. They hit on 4s.
The further one to you, the closer one to you, is the -1 to hit.
Okay. Doesn't matter.
No. They're both within range of both units.
So yeah. So I'm going to plant one right here. And then this one that's -1 attack. I'm going to go 5 up to there. And then 3 to there. So they're -1 to hit.
Attack.
-1 attack, yes, sir.
And you use them to block movement. So I take D3?
Yeah. For 2 mortal wounds.
So 2. And now it's my turn.
It is your turn, yep.
So I get to roll 12 dice and bring ghouls back on it 2. So I'm thinking they're just going to come back.
Yeah.
See if I can get some extra movement out of them. Alright, he's gonna cast Unholy Vitality again. With a 12. So you can't beat that. Then he's gonna cast Black Hunger again. With a 5/6, so you can definitely try and dispel that one.
That's the plus attacks. 7.
Oof. So that is the end of my hero phase. On to moving. This is where fly comes in handy.
Yeah.
Just run them over.
Yeah. You have one thing that flies, but not having everything that flies.
Can't even move within 3 of you.
No.
So I'd have to go around the terrorist. You can do it with a good run. End up outside of you. For the 3. That get me. Gotta get to there. Yeah. Gets through.
Is that within? Are you within 3 of this though? So go 3 of the edge. So 3 of the edge is there.
I would get one guy on it. Probably. If I get a 6. So I'll run those ghouls. 6. Ooh.
I don't think you'll have trouble taking it. Oh. I mean, I guess you would have. So 1, does that get him on there with 12-inch move?
Yeah. So like that gets him.
Are you over the ghoul king space though?
No, I'm going around him.
Okay.
If that's within 6, like it gets one guy within 6. There's no stringing out. I guess it really doesn't matter if I kill you, I'm within 6 anyways.
No, you're not.
No, I'm not.
So that's huge.
Yeah. Should have maybe spent his cast trying to get rid of these things. But the one attack is too good. These guys will move up their 7 only because they're going to try and make a charge.
Oh.
Taking it 7 or 8.
Gotta go around, yeah, so probably low.
Those ghouls are all going to try and get within 3 of you. Oh, if I do that, I'm going to block myself out.
basically trying to trap behind the gem lids.
Mm-hmm. Can a ghoul fit through that? If
Yep.
The marker's not there?
Yep.
I'm not running them, so they're just going there 6. So
You just don't move through it.
Yeah. I'll just be right at the edge. And then these guys can get over to there. Man, I'm not getting many in, but they're not there for the killing, they're there for the absorbing.
I think you take this objective, or you hold it.
I'm not worried about the holding so much as the holding you up so you can't shoot valuable stuff. So they have to be within 10 to do their thing, but it says nothing about line of sight. I could move them up further into the building to get closer, but then if I want to move them later, it makes it harder. But I'm hoping to get into combat with you, but these guys could shoot them. So I will keep them inside on this side of the building. Alright, running the guy with the claw arm things for 8. And the other, he's going way faster. It's ridiculous. The courtiers are like literally just a ghoul, but then you don't have a ghoul model to fill up your 10 ghouls.
Oh, really?
So like either you buy an extra box of ghouls, or like you can't have courtiers.
Are those the Warcry ones?
Yeah, the Grimwatch.
I think it's good, yeah.
Yeah.
Then they're more unique too, right?
Mm-hmm. This is the actual courtier guy with the like buddy hanging on his back.
You're so gross.
Yeah. The Ghoul King. He's got a 6 to move. He's 24, so he's not getting into them. There's no reason to get into them. He would just not very well do. He's not going to get into them purely just because he can't. So he's just going to move up 6 and run for 4, so he can go 10. All right. I think that's... Oh, corpse card. Everybody forgets about the corpse card. That thing's a truck. Charges. The horrors are going to charge first, because if they fail that, then the ghouls can make up the difference. 8.
8, yeah.
10.
Me too.
And then these ghouls are going to try and charge through and tag the other guys. And they get a 10 as well. Man, where is this when I play Night on? I've had 3 of them so far. At least 3 10-inch charges. Out of only like 5 charges?
Yeah.
6 charges.
I mean, you are like, I don't think you've had a charge under 9.
No. Well, no, his was 6, but like.
Oh, yeah. You needed a third.
Yeah. So 10 gets them all the way around behind.
Stand within a half inch.
Well, at least one of them.
Technically, it's the first model.
Okay, but then the next ones could get around. If he goes like...
What are you trying to do? Are you trying to tag these guys?
No, just trying to get as many as I can wrapped around behind them.
Go for it. Yeah, that's fine.
So like he could wrap around here.
Yeah. Excuse me. No, that's a 10 straight, right? Not running around them.
Right. That's true. Yeah, not flying sucks.
So you might be able to like string them out. Yeah, a couple. Yeah, you're so used to your night haunt.
And then Legions of Grief. Yeah. Yeah, things that I just don't even think about. Rend. Terrain.
Yeah. Yep, you're playing like true normal person now. Non-ghost. Line ignoring Rend are pretty strong. FEC definitely have more output, but also super squishy in comparison.
Yeah.
Because your saves aren't any better.
No, the saves are worse.
Yeah, and you don't ignore Rend. So.
You're saving on 5s and 6s instead of 4s and 3s.
You have some 4s, don't you?
Yeah, the heroes. The heroes do.
Oh, I thought the flares did.
Nope, 5. These horrors are going to absolutely not even do anything to your trees. 4-up re-rolling save with no rend.
Yeah. I don't think you care about doing wounds too much.
No.
Nice bonus, but.
Alright, they ran, he ran, that ran, they ran, so that's it.
Okay.
I will go with the terror guys first.
Okay.
Because that's what you do. Starting with the gory talons and fangs. threes and threes. 2 at one rend.
1 goes through.
Just 1 damage.
Okay.
And 2 at one rend.
1 goes through.
For 1 damage. Now the one that actually matters. 2. Nope.
Don't you reroll that 1 miss?
Right. Okay. Yep. Nope. And I will spend a not command point to do nothing again.
You did 2 wounds.
Yeah.
If you do two more again, you'll kill a guy, and that's okay.
3 attacks with the. Oh, we'll start with the cause again. So 3 -1.
Two go through.
2 damage. Whoa. 1 at -1.
Save it. 5.
6 mortals.
Yes.
There we go.
So he takes 4 to go to 5, and then he takes the 6th. My go.
Do you want to do him first?
Oh, right. I totally forgot there was other combats. Yeah, I guess I can do the 2 into the not players. What are they called?
Horrors.
Horrors. So this is just claws. I'm rerolling all hits because of my dude. 3s and 3s. Oh no, I'm 4s and 4s on this. Pretty good. 4, no rand, 1 damage.
No rend.
No rand.
So 2 go through.
Okay. So that's 2 on them.
Just 2 damage.
Yeah. I also, sorry, I forgot my trees. So 6 on them. No. 6 on them. No. Nothing.
Michael?
Yep.
Alright. I will pile these guys in. He's got to go closer to him. He's got to stay close to this guy. And he'll get in. And they get a bunch of really terrible attacks. Well, against you anyway.
Obviously, yeah, doing Tangle Thorn on all the turn-offs. Goes without saying.
3 attacks apiece. 3, 6, 9. 4s and 3s. And they're probably getting rerolls. They are. Like, even just the ranges on FEC are so much better. 18-inch holies instead, or even some of them are 24s versus everything 9's 12 and. Ugh. So 4s rerolling.
Rerolling all?
Rerolling all.
Yeah, that's really good.
Yeah, reroll hit rolls. And then 3s. So 4.
No rend?
So actually you have to do 2 and 2.
Okay. Which is the difference?
No rend on either, but different damages.
Okay, what's the damages? Just so I can.
So 2.
Okay.
3.
2 damage and 3 damage?
Yeah.
What? Okay, that's just the leader does 1 more?
No, the 6 is to do something.
Oh, okay. So the 2 damage ones?
Yeah.
No rend. I'm on 4s. Rerolling. Save both of those, the 2 damage. So the 3 damage. Save 1. Save 1. So 3 damage. Then my go.
Yep.
I might as well go in with them. 4s and 4s. Rerolling because of the Tree Lord and Quarter Consort. And 4s. 4. No rend, 1 damage.
No rend, so 6s. So 4 go through. 4 damage.
Yeah. 1 damage each. Yeah.
4 go through.
This was the 6.
2, 3, and 4. Alright, I will go back with them ghouls. How many ghouls get in? That is the question.
I don't think you did many more.
No, not really. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13.
There's 2 different units though.
Oh, geez.
So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
Well, I can
13,
just put them
14.
all into
Okay.
this unit.
Okay. Yep. Yeah, you can.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. 17 going into that.
And then
3.
2 into that.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, just 2. Wait a sec.
Yep. No, I just recounted. You're right.
Which one was he going into?
Them.
Okay. So he's part of the 17?
Yeah.
And then just those 2.
Correct.
So 6 attacks because they're more than 20. So they get an extra attack.
Okay, and they're -1 attacks from the Geminids.
So they end up at 2 attacks where they started.
They have +1 for being over 30.
20.
20.
2 at no rend.
Okay. Both saved. So then you're 34. You're at 4s.
4s. Oh, I should have done that last time too. I get to reroll 1s, I think. I'll look it up. Hopefully we're rerolling 1s because there's a lot. Though rerolling everything would be better. Reroll 1s. Well, within 18 of the abhorrent. Two more.
Seven.
7.
Okay. 4s rerolling. One goes through.
1 damage.
This guy's at 4 wounds. Then I think this is last combat. 1 inch. He's on 2s, goes back to 3s because of the Earth Feather Charm. I'll hit. 2. 2 rend.
Save 1.
D3 for 2.
So 5 up. 6 up. Takes nothing.
Okay.
Battle shock.
I have none. Oh, right. I lost 2 guys there.
Oh shit! At the start of my turn, I should have healed D3 for him for 2.
So I have no CP, so I'll have to roll that. But I'm going to go 5 stomps into the ghouls.
Okay.
You bring them back, but you bring back less. I'll go 2 stomps into them, 3 into the ghouls. So 2, 1 mortal on them.
Just 1 mortal?
Yeah. And then the other guys into the ghouls for 3 into the ghouls.
So 3 of them.
Okay. 1 from him, 1 stomp, 1 mortal wound.
Same.
Okay. So I lost 2, so I'm from 5 to 7, so on a 6 he runs. He's fine.
And then I roll 9 dice. 4,
Yeah.
8, 9. And he's back to full.
Okay, you did put on. Okay, cool.
So he gets 2 wounds, and I get 3 ghouls back.
Let's see. Okay. Casting hero phase. I'm going to go Rouse to Wrath with my Branch Wraith. No, doesn't get it. Dredge is going to cast. I'll have the Tree Lord cast Virtuous Harmony. I did it with an 8, so do you want to combine that?
I certainly do. I
7.
don't.
Okay, so Kurnoth Hunter coming back. Dracha is going to try and cast Spite Swarm Hive. I did it on an 8. Do you have anyone in range to combine her?
See within?
Yeah. With an 8.
With an 8, but that's not going to do it.
Hey. Okay. That's all my spell casting. Dracha. So I'm going to do Spite Swarm Hive at the end of my hero phase. So giving +3 move and charge to Dracha. She gets it on a 2. The Kurnoth Hunters get it on a 4. So they both have +3 move and charge. Dracha was actually shooting this round. So movement phase. There's some backdoor sneaky. I don't think very much matters. So they're just sitting on the edge of the objective. So these Kurnoth Hunters Can I kill 36 ghouls before they have a chance to regen. I retreat the Colonel Hunter with the scythe for 5, so he'll move 10. Just go up here. Dryads move 7. Thank you, sir. What could I get? I could get 2. I'm not gonna count this hair guy. He has a 5 up, 6 up. So we won't get him, won't be able to down him. So I think I'm gonna try and take care of the ghouls and protect my home objective. Hope for the double to store. So
Oh no, this is bottom of 4.
bottom of,
I was gonna say I got to move
bottom of 3. This is the bottom of 3.
bottom of 3.
So these guys have 8-inch movement. They're just moving outside of 3. Drycha goes from 9 to 12. Again, just outside of 3. Tree Lord Ancient is pretty much already outside of 3. I'm on 1 command point again. Man, yeah, it's so tough playing out without any extra ones. But I always want to save them for shooting. So these guys obviously have to shoot in their combats. I care more about the ghouls than the not flayers. What are they called? Horrors. So I'll do this unit of 3 into the ghouls. So 4s for the big, 3s for the little red. 4s for the big. Reroll these. Two.
With 1 word rend.
1 rand, yeah. So no save.
On which?
The ghouls.
Yeah, no save.
Okay, so 2d3 with the leaders. For 4. 4 wounds on the ghouls.
So 4 who die, because I doubt they're wholly within 12 of this guy. Nope.
And then, so that's first unit. So second unit's going to shoot them also.
What are you
So
looking for up there?
rerolls. So those all hit. And then 3 is to wound. Just 2 again. Oh, yeah. For 6.
Now, do I keep taking
Trash dog, get out of the trash.
How many? Yeah, a bunch more stuff to attack these guys. So if I take further 6, I could get them.
Yeah. I don't think you'll be able to get it on the next round, but maybe the last round of shots from Drycha.
Yeah, I gotta take like 2 more ghouls off. 3.
3, yeah.
3 more ghouls off.
Yep.
Oh, I only have to take 2 more.
Yeah, the last unit's going to shoot the ghouls also. So 5 hits. 4, you have no save. So 9, 10. What you going for it?
So 2, so I lose 6.
8.
Well, I already took 2.
It was 10 total. Oh, sorry. Yes, I did what you're saying. Drycha is going to let's see. I think go to the horrors. So 1, 2 mortal wounds. 4s and 3s here. So 3 saves, no 1 rend, 1 damage on the horrors.
3 saves.
Yeah, and then 2 more.
1 rend. I don't even know if they get a save.
They're probably 5.
Yeah, they might be 5. Yeah, so 6 up. Saved 1.
So 4 wounds then.
There,
He's already got 1 on him.
So 4 kills him and puts 3 on him.
Tree Lord Ancient's going to shoot them also. Hits. 3 to wound. No. Surprise. Charges. I'm going to charge the Tree Lord Ancient first. He gets an 11. So, Tree Lord Ancient's going to go over here. I'll try with Drycha. She'll need an 8. 10 plus 3, so 13. There's nowhere for them to charge. I'll charge the Dryads for 9. That's all my charges. So it's not within 3 of the duels. So he's gonna try and stop the horrors on a 4-up. Funny never did. Yeah, that's the nature of 4-ups, but it's not reliable. Let's see. I'm going to go with, I think, Dreicha first. So 10 patch 3s and 4s with her Gurmley. Three, no rend 1 damage.
Save 2.
So 1 goes through.
So just 1 damage.
Yeah.
That kills the guy.
Yeah. And then 4s and 3s for the Flashy Talons. 4 hits. Three, 2 rend 2 damage. So no save, 6 damage. And yeah. Rachel does so much more than some stuff that she can rend. Your go.
Alrighty.
Oh, sorry. It would have been 6 up on the rules to take stuff from the trees now.
I'll pile in these rules here.
They're all doing Tangle Thor on the Kurnoths.
Alright, just 4 rules.
Okay.
4s and 4s. Rerolling 1s because they're near him. And that did not help. Three, no rend.
So I'm on 4s. 2 go through, 1 damage each.
Yep.
I will go with these guys. So 1. So just 2 dice in. Rerolling because of the Tree Lords. Item. 2, no rend 1 damage.
2 6s, nope.
So 1 each.
1 goes through.
Your choice. Your activation.
I'll just pull it from the back. And 1 more on here.
You go.
Yeah, I'm not really gonna get a whole lot more in, probably. One more goal.
Excuse me.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Going into those ones.
Okay. And then 2 into the other.
They're not more than 20, but that gemnage is no longer applying.
Correct.
So 3,
4,
5.
Yes, it is. This is the bottom of 3. I did it at the start of your turn.
I thought it only lasted for 1 turn.
For 1 round. Until the end of the battle round.
Okay.
So they're -1 attack.
So 7. 7. Yeah. Rerolling 1. Doesn't matter. Nothing. And then 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So just 2 going into the other ones.
So they're base 2 attacks because you don't have any buffs on them, and they're less than 30 or 20.
Yeah.
I bet you. So that's why they're only 1.
All right.
Okay. I guess if I pull him in, they'll just wipe the dryads. As much as I want to tag him, it will not be effective. So they have 2-inch range, so 8 guys. I want 3s and 4s because it's my turn and I rapture them. 3s and 4s. 2. So 8. 2. No round 1 damage.
2 go through. 2 die.
Okay.
Is that it?
No, I have. Looks like just 1 guy in there. 2 hits, 3 hits. 1, no round 1 damage.
Goes through. Goes through.
And then I haven't done the Tree Lord's activation yet. So I'll pile him in 3. And be able to attack the ghouls. So 3s and 3s with the sweeping blows. Oh, he's so bad. 1 rend. You don't have anything, so d6 damage for 6.
Save 1.
Okay, so then I have massive impaling talons. 1 hit, 3s and 2s. 3 hits, 2. 2 rend, so just 1 damage. So 1 more 6 up. Nearly did it, but when you pulled from the front, I'm like, oh, that's gonna hurt me with my charges and pile-ins. And I realized that that's why I shifted to killing off the horrors. I knew I wasn't gonna get enough attacks to finish them. Stomps, 1 stomp here. Nothing. I think that's it.
Alrighty.
So that's the end of the turn. So just battle shock. Is this before or after battle shock?
After. It's at the end of the turn.
Okay. So you have to decide what you're doing there.
Oh, I'm just immune.
Oh, from what?
The battalion.
Oh, didn't know. So I lost 2 dryads, so that puts me down to 4. So I lose 1 more dryad. And that is it. And I score 7 points.
Alright. And I need to...
So, yeah, you got lots of...
33 dice. Take out 3. Down to 36.
Excuse me. If they're flat on top, I should just take them. That's what they are. Unless they're like super angled.
So 4, 8, 12,
16.
16. Well, half under average.
Excuse me.
So 2, 4,
So
6, 8. So I can add 2 back there.
you won't build. Yeah.
You've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 guys in it. Oh, there's no way I'm getting it. But I will add 2 back there because it could come in handy.
Smart.
And then 14 back over here. And let's hope I don't get the double.
You mean I don't get the double?
Well, I don't get doubled.
Oh.
Yeah. Because that's not going to be so good.
Yeah, just scoring wise, it puts you in a real tough spot. Points.
Well, I mean, you could probably wipe them now if you got another turn.
Let's talk through and then roll off. I'll jump over there. So end of round 4. You basically had moved up onto this objective.
Yeah.
So you took the double. Yeah, you took the double. Killed off all but one of my Turnoff Hunters with scythes over there. Thoroughly took this objective and pushed up into my Turnoff Hunters. You end up killing one of the ones with bows.
Which you brought back.
Yeah, so on my turn then I brought that back. Retreated Turnoff. The big thing was teleporting those guys back there. The sneaky tree revs.
Which was just foolish on my part for moving the corpse cart. too far up. It didn't need to go that far.
Yeah. I think even still, it's not anything in combat, right? So I still try to charge into it.
You wouldn't have killed it. It's got
No, I don't need to though. But
Oh,
just bodies. So I think I would have taken that.
But at least a 9-up charge is.
I do reroll with them, but yeah, it makes it not a guarantee for sure. I killed like all but like 8 of your ghouls, and then you brought back 14 here and 2 over there. Killed a lot, obviously, with all my shooting. Killed off the horrors with Drycha, both her shooting and then combat. So then, yeah, big thing is, priority will determine if I'm able to store another, big amount on your back objective. 3. So I will take the turn.
What's the score now?
17-8. So I store. I think me storing this puts it out of.
Yeah. Jeez.
Do you want to call it?
Or
play it through.
Map it out.
Okay. Well, I'll put this on for mapping it out, so there's an actual conclusion. Okay, so I'm at 17 points right now to 8. So if I store, let's say, so I'm storing 7 again this turn. This is going into round 4. I don't think I just automatically, I can retreat out. I just store. So that would put me from 17 to 24, and you're at 9. So I'm 15 off. How many can you match store turn is 4, 5, 9, 18. So theoretically, you could come back if you completely stop me from storing in turn 5.
Which is just no chance I can do. Like, just bodies wise. If I want to take this back, I have to send the Terrorgeist there, and then he can't do anything.
Yeah, because you're relying on a lot out of those 10 ghouls.
Yeah.
And especially with me winning priority here, I can send the Kurnoth into those 10, retreat out the Dryad, so I have bodies.
Well, let's see what we can
keep going. Yeah, I mean it's like, I think mathematically it's really tough.
Yeah,
but it's like, it's close enough that it's super interesting.
So which one? I gotta paint these things. At least prime 1 white.
Prime. Oh yeah.
Prime 1 white. Prime 1 black.
This was the minus attacks. That was the minus hit.
Right. So.
You want to do the minus hit on the shooting ones, unless you care more about the combat.
Right, because it's only minus combat.
Minus attacks and melee, yeah.
So minus to hit? So
minus to hit on that one.
Okay.
So, yeah.
That'll get these 2 units. No problem. And that'll get Drycha and him.
It has to go over their base, so I don't think you can get Drycha.
Goes over a base.
It's not. Look from above, yeah. I think you're off of that there. Here, just go like this. So this is direct, relatively flat. So yeah, it looks like you can get in there if you go straight.
So they're -1 to attack.
Drycha's, yeah, -1 to attack, the Kurnoth are -1 to hit.
And D3 wounds.
Yeah.
Kurnoths. Other Kurnoths. Tree Lord.
So that kills a Kurnoth here. That's actually pretty big. You rolled.
Drycha.
This kills a Kurnoth on 2. So you managed to take out 2 Kurnoth. And then, sorry, Tree Lord takes 2.
2.
Okay. And then Drycha takes 3.
And I've already got 2 back in the bucket.
Drycha's going to attempt to unbind that, the chalice. 7, right? That hurts. 2 turns.
Oh no. Never mind.
Tree Lord Ancient is going to do Virtuous Harmony. Gets a 7. You can unbind that.
What do you? That's to bring back a Kurnoth?
Yeah.
9.
So Dretch is going to be extra shooty this round. Let's see. Branch Wraith is going to cast Rose to Wrath. Did it with an 8. Do you have any unbinds in range?
I don't think so. Nope.
Okay.
Just short.
So 10 more trees over here. Okay, so that's my hero phase. I haven't used my once per game wood summon. Is there anything it can do for me? So 9 puts me there. So maybe I'll get a couple bodies, but not insignificant. And this guy has 7 wounds. Cocaine?
6.
6. Okay. So you have 1 guy on here, so I can't leave them. Can't pull them off. Yeah, it doesn't matter. Trio, it's already in combat. No point. I'm going to move.
Okay, get out of here.
He likes to chew on everything.
Get.
So retreating these guys out. Turnoff Hunch is already at 3. I have 2 command points. Oh, that would have been smart. Hey, no chewing on boxes. Okay. Current hunters, I'm going to move 5. Shooting. Good. So these ones that are just normal, not -1 to hit, are going to shoot at the ghouls. Rerolling these guys. So 4 hits. 3, you would 1 round, so D3s for 6. I think they're of 12 now.
Yeah. So I lose the 6 that are out of 12.
There's 7, I think, or 12. So one more thing of shooting before. So I'll go with Dreich's 20 attacks. She's -1 attacking melee. So 4s and 3s. So 1, 2, 3 mortals. That was pretty good. 5, 6, 7, 8. So 8, 1 rend. So you have no save against that, right? So 11 total then. 11 wounds. 11 6-ups.
Yeah. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So save 2, so 9. 3, 6, 7, 8, 9.
And then the 2 units of bows, like with just 2 dice, they have to go into the ghouls. I just go roll them together if you're cool with that. They're -1 to hit, so 4s and 5s rather than 3s and 4s for hits. So leader, that was pretty good. No conversion there, and then 3s to wound. Three. So let's go. I need 7 to kill them all.
You have 1 run. Oh, shooting, not melee yet.
So that's gonna be 6.
4, 5, 6. They all go through.
There's 1 ghoul. All right. The Tree Lord Ancient with his shooting has completely whiffed twice. 3s and 2s. Yeah, it's not 2 ones. 3s. Hits and 2s. It wounds and it's not rend. Yeah, 1 rend, d6 damage for 3. So 3 6-ups. Close! You have 2 of them. But it means no ghouls coming back. I do not, however, score this objective. I thought I could have gotten bodies over here, but I didn't think I would put that much damage through on them. And it's after movement, so I have no charges, which is unfortunate. That would have sealed it, but... so that's shooting. I'll go charges, just the Cut-Off Hunter. Makes it a 5. And that's my only combat. Yeah, I did not anticipate wiping all those guys. 5. So I'm going with him first. He's on 2s. 2 hits. And 3s to wound. Nothing. That is unfortunate. Your go.
So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16. Only 6s did something. And rerolling 1s. only 6 did something again.
So 8.
Yeah. 8. No rend.
4 ups. That kills him. That was really stupid. I guess I did not expect him to completely whiff. But shit. I lose a turn off Hunter to Battle Shock because they were too far away and I couldn't pile in. You have 6 guys, and I have 7, 8. So I keep that one, luckily.
It would have actually been better for me if you had killed like a couple of them, because then I could have brought him back closer.
Yeah, honestly, I expected him to take a good chunk out of them, but with the swinginess of Sylvaneth, I should have honestly just sat out and known I'm on the objective. And what I should have done was summon these dryads back here, so I could give them +3 move and then teleport them and make a charge. That also wouldn't given me that objective. But I'm happy that I didn't lose that one, so I'll be content because I could have.
24 dice to roll to do nothing with.
Your Dwarfen's full health?
Yep.
Okay. And I manage another 7.
I need a 12-inch run, or an 11-inch run to get 5 guys on. Alright, let's see what I can do.
Yeah.
He's going to try and cast his spell, Unholy Vitality. Does so with an 8.
I'll try to combine that with Rachel. Nope.
Alright, and he's going to try and cast Black Hunger. Does so also with an 8.
Try to unbind it. I do with a 12.
Alright, same as last turn.
Get out of the garbage, trash dog.
There's nobody for the courtiers to bring back. So am I holding that objective right now?
You are.
So
Because
I
I
get
did
2
not
points.
I just needed 1 body on it.
But that's not going to last very long.
Well, if you get priority.
Yeah, but I have to keep you from getting any points next turn. So that...
Yeah, I think the duels dying.
Yeah, that
was
priority... If I had a 1-hit, I might have had a chance.
Yeah. But the duels dying there made it significantly harder, because I don't think you can hold this one anymore.
No.
I think you could take that one. Like here, you run the duels back there. Maybe you do some stuff to try and get a couple wounds on their paper, so you know, maybe take a couple of them out.
Hey.
That's fine. But your dual train on Terrorize could easily take out both units of Dryads this turn, and theoretically, turn 5, if you win priority, take this. Taking out them. But I don't think you just don't have the bodies now that the duels are on.
No.
Do you want to talk it out, play it through?
Well, let's go. I might as well eat some tree bark, guys.
Cool. Yep.
Alright, gonna run these. Oh, I get a command point. I'm stockpiling command points.
Yeah. You dart all your spells off.
No. You
Oh, I'm down the one with 12. That's right.
So running these ghouls. I don't even have to command point it. That's good. Because it's not like I don't have enough of those. And like, I could have used my command ability a couple of times where I didn't, but like it was only ever
attack twice.
Yeah, it was only ever on the ghouls, and like so I
You were doing 1 or 2 wounds a turn because of my rerolls and the few bodies in.
Another 3 Okay. Why are you biting my foot? What did I do to you?
That's what he does.
That's my ankle. You could land on the building.
Well, you can also, you can go here, right? So all you need to do is hit those 2 units.
Yeah.
Because you don't even have to tag that in turn 1 because you pile in after, assuming you wipe those 7.
Assume better.
I mean, 1 dice can nearly wipe that 7 unit of 7 dryads.
Yeah. Righty then. Is there any reason to send anyone in?
You have what, 4 models you could theoretically get on that, and I have 5. I can, within range of getting onto it. Plus the other 3 turn off with bows.
Yeah, they're gonna shoot me.
Now I don't have fly. They don't have fly, so I can't shoot through the woods like I normally can against your night haunt. But
so if they're in the woods, you can't shoot them, except for these 2.
You can only see an inch through the woods.
Okay.
So I can only see an inch ahead of me. So you can only shoot stuff you're in combat with. If you're on the edge, you can shoot. If you're within an inch of the edge, you can shoot out. Now, I can theoretically teleport this unit still, so I could teleport them back here. But
we'll roll to run for him. So he's going 11.
But I also have a tree lord, and so I wouldn't be able to shoot them unless I can shoot them from the backside after teleport. But that's not likely if you're that close. I would just have my tree lord and Dreicha in combat. Dreicha is going to be extra shooty as per the usual.
I'll run the next little guy. He's going 8. The other little guy is also going 8, which is not going to get him over there, so he's going back this way.
Might as well. You should also command point it. You have enough.
Yeah, but it's not going to do anything either way. At least this way.
Well, unless you were throwing the corpse cart, because that just means it's harder for me to take it. It means I have to send Dreicha over there too and get her onto it. It's not. Yeah, it's like what else? What's more valuable, right? I don't think he's doing anything back there.
The corpse cart? Oh,
either of them. Because you're hoping for priority, right?
Yeah.
And that I don't kill you with ghouls on.
Well, I'm not. I can't charge. They ran, so yeah.
No, but I mean on my turn. Assuming you get the double here, because that's what you're playing for, right? To store the most amount of points.
Corpse cart for 8.
Because actually, so for you to win, you would have to take this turn.
Yeah, no, I don't think there's any chance of me winning. I just want to eat some fucking dryads.
Yeah, because that was at max points for you to be able to. If you denied me.
Oh, he gets to shoot first, but he got a 7 to charge. So he's going to shoot this unit of dryads.
Okay.
So whatever this is that many mortals.
1.
So then 7 to charge, which will get him. Look. Just want to end.
You're going to hit each of those units first, right? So remember, the ones in the trees are -1 to hit. The ones outside the trees are not.
All right. So I'm going to put the claws into them. His claws and the dragon's claws into them the first time. And just the maw into them.
Okay.
So we'll do the maw first, because that's the big money.
And that's into the not -1 to hit.
Yeah. Yeah, that's going to be brutal. Maw on a 5. Well, you're really just hoping for the 6s anyways.
Yeah.
6 mortals.
Yeah.
They're...
They have 1 die left. Does it continue or is it end?
Well, there was 1 hit.
No, I know.
Oh, no, it just ends. For 3 more.
Ren 2.
Ren 2. Alright, and 5 rider swipes on 4s. Wow, he's trash. I should have
With
given him
-1.
reroll ones. Nope, nothing. And 4 skeleton claws. He is real trash with -1. All right.
Round 2.
Yeah. I will not spend a command point to do that again.
So it's free with your battalion?
No, just free with my non-sub faction.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So 5 and 4s, and then 3s. So 2 and -1.
I'm not wholly within the woods, so I'm only on a 4. So we're at a 5. Both go through.
Or just 1 damage a pop.
Mm-hmm.
4 claws. So 2 hit. 2 wound, -1.
So I'm on 5s again. 1 goes through.
For 1 damage. And 3 maws.
Reroll. 3 1s.
Alright, that's that.
Well, yeah. So you killed, what, 3 of them?
Geyer Strike only affects the 1 weapon, right?
I believe so. And you can't put it on, like, your mount.
Yeah, otherwise that'd be a good one to give him, because 4 on the maw is so...
Well, really what you care about is the...
6s. Well, no, because even if it doesn't, it's still D6.
D6, yeah.
At -2 Ren. Like,
Yeah.
it's a good attack still.
So, I have 7, so 6...
Well, what you're counting on is having the other guy
14,
to at least
15,
get one of the 2 plus attack spells off.
Yeah.
Because he could have 7 maw attacks
And
potentially.
the -1 here really hurt him. So I'm 4s. And 3s. Oh, sorry, it's 4s and 4s. Just 3.
Save 2. 1 damage?
Yeah.
Takes 1 damage.
Okay. I'm going to CP them so they stay. End around. Okay, so end of round 4. You threw some bodies up here, just you have 4 dice on and make it a little tougher for me to take this in round 5. Brought your ghouls back, so you store 1 there. You store this one. The dryads, though, with the -1 to hit, fouled your maws. I mean, you rolled 3 1s with your maws.
Yeah.
And then you rolled like 1 2 2 and then into 1 1 1.
I don't have any chance of winning. I just wanted to eat some dryads and
They're stubborn.
Couldn't happen.
Yeah. Yeah. So at this point, I think it's like
just roll off.
Yeah, roll off. Mathematically, we're playing for pride.
Yeah.
But priority roll, and you roll 1.
All right, that's it.
So I win priority. I would take the turn just to store. Just retreating there. Moving on to this one, I think I can pretty effectively store 5 points without any combats. And at that point, the game's just out of reach.
Yeah, well, it's already
Objective
out of
wise.
reach.
Cool.
Good game.
Good game. Okay, so post-game recap. This was your first game with FEC. What'd you think?
They didn't do as well as I was expecting, but I feel like that's a lot to do with shooting, and you just kept retreating away, so I couldn't get anything really into you to do a whole lot. I think that I had the option to take the first turn. I should have taken it against you.
In turn 1? Round 1?
Yeah, at the beginning, like the very first turn. Should have taken the first, because then I could have moved up my ghouls on the objectives and prevented you from taking them. And then I would have had more distance between me and your shooting, so you couldn't target the heroes the first round.
Or at least you could have done your summons off right beforehand.
Yeah.
Because killing the Archregent not only took him off, but also prevented a summon, right?
Well, and I invested a lot of points, or not even points, but he was holding an artifact and my command ability, so losing both of those plus the summon all on the first turn, plus his 2 casts all game, I got to do a better job of protecting him.
Yeah. Also, I think, looking at this deployment, it feels like you're so far away, right? But then when I kept all the trees, it's there's a threat there, knowing that I can somewhat deep strike those. I have the auto tree summon if I need it with the tree lord, and then can deploy them and have 30 inches from there. Mm-hmm. It's pretty hard to hide, hard to prevent, but I can see getting it. If you took first, it definitely is board control in your favor.
Well, if I took first and put a unit of ghouls on each objective, you can't summon the tree on the other side of me just because the range is it.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, but that's what, I think it's hard to, because you're summoning there, right? And then he comes down, but 30 inches, yeah, it's tougher to shoot him if he doesn't move. And actually, he does stay there because of the summon, right? Yeah. You stay there turn 1.
You get free summon.
But really, so against, that's the thing with most times, right? You want to avoid the turn.
You're not shooting, doing the traditional run-in charge alpha strike.
Exactly.
You're doing a sneaky bow alpha strike.
Yeah, I don't really I try to avoid combat, right? Except for the unit of 6 turn off.
Yeah.
But yeah, giving me first allowed me to take some board control and then also get those guys up to shoot. But yeah.
And not winning any of the doubles, I was playing for the double every time, and then it ended up biting.
Well, you got it. Yeah, you got it 3 into 4, so you got it on 4, right?
But the first one, that if I hadn't got that one, I might have been able to claw my way back. But
well, I think yeah, because at that point it let me score max points. Well, not
mathematically
max points,
in it
for sure. But when I went up 10 to 4 at the end of round 2. Because prevented you from getting onto that one. You got onto this one, but 3 points to 10, you're down 7. 7 points is hard to claw back from.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I think also you summoned in my backfield because you obviously wanted to threaten my 4 points and scoring for his lot. And if you had have won the double,
I would have.
You could have taken it. But I think that was a bigger risk, right? Because then when you lost it, I was able to wipe those units pretty quick.
Whereas it's a 10-man unit of ghouls and a 3-man unit of fighters.
For sure,
like,
but
they don't have a whole lot of staying power.
No, definitely not. But that's why I was just thinking. It's like if you bring them down on one of the sides, maybe you have between that. They're not so stranded where I can focus them down as easily.
But you focusing them down allows other things to go untouched. I would rather lose them than some of the heroes back here.
Yeah, I think obviously big thing, and with Sylvaneth is I'm playing for, I play for the objective game with this army. I'm not trying to wipe stuff off.
Mm-hmm.
That you could have made that charge harder. Maybe they don't get on there if they have to. They're re-rolling, but maybe they don't make that charge. And then the turn you took it, I was able to use the Geminids to block up the lanes for your ghouls.
Yeah.
I still, they get maybe a couple more wounds on. I don't think it makes a big difference.
No.
But it
not
did.
Wiping 6 colonels.
Yeah. It did prevent you from pushing back here. And even, especially with the double, if I hadn't have gotten the double back, you could have started summoning trains this way and even, retreat onto my home objective. So yeah, turn 2, turn 3, there were definitely, or even into 4, there were some opportunities, but with the way the priority went, you just weren't able to get it back. Now, do you think it was worth taking it for you when you took the double? You were debating giving it away.
Yeah. Briefly, but then just purely on not falling too far behind on points, I had to.
Yeah. Cool. Anything else you want to chat about? I know in regards to my list, I've been kind of playing this kind of list, and last few games I've been playing Heartwood, which re-rolling all the turn loss is huge. It makes them so much more reliable.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, we can see, round 1 unit does 6, 1 unit does 0. They're very swingy still. And it's a mission where I can castle up, also having reroll once a hit, or reroll all hits on my 6 sides is huge too. Now when we were talking before, I've been talking about dropping Drycha and the end of the spell and being able to bring in 2 more units of bows, or a unit of bows and bump my 6 sides up to 9, which make them even more scary. But she did well in this list against FEC.
Mm-hmm.
Now we play a lot of matchups where you're playing Night Haunt or Legions of Grief, where all my rend is kind of null and void. So it definitely felt like she did a lot more here, right? Taking out the 3 horrors pretty much on her own.
And the 3 flayers.
Yeah, and the 3 flayers, and shooting them off with some help, and then taking off the 10 ghouls. It's if I had 2 more units of bows, maybe they're able to. I don't think they're able to do the same output overall because she can fight in she's active in every phase, so makes me like her a little bit more than I have lately.
How many wounds is the Tree Lord?
Tree Lord is 12.
12. It's tough not having any range to speak of. If I could nullify his item to take away the rerolls.
But 12 wounds is hard. And that's where I've even thought about dropping him to a Branch Wraith or something else, because he's 240 points, right? So if I can get that same buff on an 80-point hero, it gives me 163 points to work with. I've been thinking of that,
How much is a regular tree lord?
200, but I would put it on a branch wraith.
Oh.
Or like, so an 80 point hero. So gives me 160 points that I can dump into something else. The downside is I don't have the auto tree summon, which can be very significant. Like round 1, I got my summon off with the spell, so I didn't need it. But that can be big, and obviously the 5 wound heroes are easy to shoot off if they have shooting. Now the woods and deep striking allow me to maybe hide them a little better.
Yeah, you just put her in the center of the woods.
Yeah, and then I can buff outside of that. But if something has flying, they can still shoot it. So someone like KO, they would still have shooting. It's that even not that deep can have great shooting, but a little bit. And there are other things out there that fly and shoot. So potentially more threatened running a small one of those, but something I want to try just to free up the points.
The only thing is then, like, she got to move with them.
One of them does. So
you would
let's
run
say
2 of them.
Yeah, so if I run 2, and this one can move, like, I don't have Throne of Vines on her, so she's fine moving. But let's say I run 2, even if I went for a battalion, if I get Throne of Vines on one, the other one can move up. Could even, if I wanted to and I had the points, I could do the Arch Revenant for an extra wound, theoretically, but he actually is flying, so he would be easier to shoot out. Yeah. What do you think about your list? First time playing Fetch, so obviously you still didn't, takes a bit to get
the corpse card
feel for everything.
I felt like it helped. It made it harder for you to dispel.
Yep,
like getting
definitely.
+1.
There's many times.
For 80 points, I could drop that and drop some of the gem lineage and take a larger unit of horrors, but like when you've got against you the rerolling saves, the horrors are useless.
Yeah, because they don't have any rend.
And then like the flayers are too many points for this list because I have to take the horrors as part of the battalion. Yeah, I'm really pretty limited because of what the battalion forces me to take. I don't have a lot of points to play with around that. And like when you want to run a big blob of ghouls, like you need this to have the immunity to battle shock.
Yeah, that's huge. Obviously, we saw, but yeah.
Then again, I had 4 command points, so I could have.
Sure. Okay, yeah. So you're saying battalion. Obviously, that's your Nor battle shock.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, the biggest deal for me is like he is the linchpin of what I'm trying to do. The spell that he has, I can make a unit fly, so the 40 man ghouls can fly. Suddenly,
or a flying unit can teleport, so something like
a flying unit can run in charge.
Oh, run in charge.
So he gets in on turn 1 instead of turn 2. The ghouls can fly, so I get more in. Every time, and it's on a 10. You can do it to 3 units, and he's +3 to spells.
Yeah.
So
and obviously, goes without saying, we know that the big shooting to fetch, or the big counter to fetch is shooting, right? And I have, a significant amount of shooting. I have 600 points in Colonel Hunters with bows, and then, another 320 in Dreicher who's got, good shooting. Obviously it's like a hard counter, but that's what, seeing in like kind of the meta more armies that have significant shooting coming out.
Yeah.
All the, the big combat beasts like Fek, like Slaanesh are having a bit of a tougher time. And that's why even with Kurnoth, I never rated the bows before. I never used to run them, or rarely, and not in this amount. And I'm even thinking of adding more. I think obviously in the meta opens gives that opportunity, and then having the big thing is having the Horn of the Consort. Running a lot of the other glades that either make glade lists that lets me make big charges, deep striking and teleporting, or Winterleaf, which is just super combat oriented. They just don't stand up when I against most of the combat stuff. So this obviously leaning more heavy on the shooting. helps out against an army like this. Yeah, and not having like you were saying, compared to your Night Haunt, where a lot of the lists you've been running put out huge amounts of mortal wounds. The tree.
I just didn't.
Well, yeah. And he did a couple times. Got a couple bites against the
turn.
Kurnoths. Just chomped 2 there.
The first activation was the only good one. Like,
no, I think he got 1 in each of his, or maybe it was the 7th turn. But yeah, you got 2 bites, 2 successes on bites on the Kurnoth to pop a couple of them, and you chewed through 6 Kurnoths. That's 30 wounds in a turn and a half, right, or a round and a half. Actually, it was the ghouls that finished off that Kurnoth, which, with 4 wins left, it was kind of embarrassing. But
yeah, I kind of want to try playing just the dragon list just for fun.
The big bodies, a little more summon. You summon the bodies you want, but you're running just the big monsters. Yeah. You have the models to run it, right?
Yep.
Yeah. Built. Yeah. Or are they built?
Yeah.
Yeah. So. All right. Well. Until next time.
Yeah.
All right. Sounds good. Good game. We'll see you soon.